So please let me know if you can see my screen. Can
Yes.
you?
Yes, yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So guys, my name is Maria Alejandra Alvarado. Welcome to this reading section. As you should know, this space, the online community was created in order to improve our different skills. But today we are going to be focused on reading, all right? So for today, the topic is love is in the air. So the topic is related with love, obviously, and I would like to know your point of view about these three questions that I have here. So let's start with the first one. Let me change the color because I don't like the gray colors. Like the first question is, do you believe in love at first sight? So Adriana, what's your point of view about this question?
Mm, I don't know, teacher. I believe that in the first time it's very important to look the other, but it's necessary to develop different part of relationship, not only the first moment. It's necessary to do different activities with the other person to establish a good relationship, not only the first mm, moment, I believe.
Mm, perfect. What about you, Waira? What do you think? Do you believe in love at first sight?
No in love, but yes in attraction, because I think that we fall in love when we meet the person. It's yes the qualities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Um, so both of you consider that. I mean, that's my conclusion. So the love at first sight is not like true. I mean, you have the first impression of someone, but it's not like you fall in love. All right. So what about the second question? Adriana, do you recognize when someone is flirting to somebody? Do you know what is flirting?
Mm, Maybe coquetear.
Yeah, exactly. So do you recognize when someone is just flirting with you or something like that?
Yes, I believe I consider that it's very common to identify some, uh, for example, body language
Mm-hmm.
for the other person is very relevant if you need to understand what is the connection, the communication with that person. But there are specific signals, maybe is the correct name,
Different what?
signals.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand. Okay, perfect. Waida, what about you? Do you recognize when someone is flirting with you, or flirting is someone to somebody else?
Yes, teacher, because the behavior is different. The way in which they talk, the way in how can I say it? The nonverbal communication,
The what? Sorry.
communication nonverbal, like
Okay.
yes, like the gestures.
Okay, so I would like to know because I consider that you both of you are expert in this topic. So what are the signs that you mentioned? Oh, there are some signals. So for example, when a man is flirting with you, what is the first sign or signal that you say, oh, this guy is flirting with me, is hitting on me? What do you think, guys? Tell me, because I think that you are an expert in this topic. Just teach me today.
Teacher, I think in my case, because of the way in which they talk to me. I mean, um, they smile a lot or they try to make jokes, but they are also so respectful and very caballerosos.
Gentle. Okay. Very gentle. Something else? Who was talking, Adriana or Waira?
Guaira.
Okay, what about you, Adriana?
Okay, in my opinion, for example, if the other person smile all the time is a good point,
Mhm.
and maybe if that person would like to share time with me, it's possible to talk about the book of the movie, maybe to try to invite to uh, different activities to the movie or the sport, or try to get activities together.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so the last question is, what's your point of view about jealousy? Do you know what is jealousy? Comes from jealous.
Yes. Teacher, I think that yellows could be like a behavior positive, uh, but well managed. So, like for example, to demonstrate importance to the other person, but too much of jealousy, it's uh, cansón.
I- Yeah,
Like,
it can be like I mean, it shows insecure.
yes,
Okay, nice. Who was talking, Adriana?
Guaira.
Oh, sorry,
Uh,
I get confused with both of you because both of you are new for me. Okay, Adriana, what's your point of view about jealousy?
okay, jealousy is not my thing, but it is very important to be respectful uh, with the other person, and I consider that is a common problem with the insecure when
Mhm.
the relationship is very difficult to to generate a situation with jealous. But
Yeah,
it's terrible, in my opinion.
yeah, it could be. Yeah, because sometimes it shows that you are not a confident person or you are so insecure about the relationship that you have with someone. Okay, guys. So as you should know, the topic is related with love. So I would like to know if you have any idea about this love in 36 question. Have you ever heard about it?
No.
Okay. So love in 36 question. We are going to read and then you are going to watch a video that is related with this and then you are going to tell me what's your point of view about this. Okay, so Waida, would you mind please read this paragraph?
Yes. Wait a second. Oh, teacher, no, I can't because I zoomed the image and it was too much, and now I can't see the whole image.
Okay, I don't know if it is okay if I copy and paste this information and put it in the chat.
Yes.
Okay, let's try. I'm gonna put all this information because then you are going to read it again. So, okay, Waira, you are going to read love in 36 question until the way they say, the part that say just 45 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Perfect, go ahead.
Okay. Although couples will readily believe it, scientific factors have a lot to do with falling in love. Research has shown that scent plays an important role in choosing a mate. Other experiments have demonstrated the love is caused by combinations of chemicals in the brain. Furthermore, New York psychologist Arthur Aron applied the principles of science to demonstrate that the process of falling in love could be speeded up to just 45 minutes. Mhm.
Okay. Um, Adriana.
The second part, teacher?
Yeah, letter B and
Okay.
C.
Okay. Some scientists claim that we take between 90 seconds and 4 minutes to decide if we fancy someone. However, the leap from being attracted to someone is falling in love with them is a big one. And I don't wanted to find out if the closeness associated with feelings or being in love could be created artificially. Aaron produced a paper that included 36 questions designed to encourage intimacy. If couples answer intimacy, okay. If couples answered them together. The question came in 3 sets, with each set covering increasingly intimate ground. They covered many personal opinions and experience. For example, would you like to be famous? What does friendship mean to you? And when did you last cried in front of another person? After answering the question together, the couples were directed to stare in each other's eyes for 4 minutes without saying anything.
Okay. Waira, please read the letter D.
Let me see, teacher. One moment.
No worries.
Number D. Oh my God.
Yeah, letter D.
Letter D. Aaron tested his question on pairs of strangers and then asked them to stare at each other. All of the participants reported feeling close to their partners, and many of them swapped contact details after the experiment. So if you're keen on someone, and would like to get closer to them, it would seem that Aaron's questions could help you to achieve your objective.
Okay, guys. So what's your point of view about it? I mean, in 30 with 36 questions and 45 minutes, you can fall in love with someone. Do you consider that this is a manipulation or something like that? Or it is possible?
It's interesting. Let's see what about how are the questions, and at the end I could give my feedback about that because sounds like incredible.
Yeah, so for this, I would like to show you a video. And then, I mean, the video, is 36 questions and obviously it's 45 minutes, and I can show you a video with 45 minutes because we're in class, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to send you a link and you are going to watch him because I think if I share my screen, you cannot hear well because my earphones are bothered. I don't know what's wrong with them. So I'm gonna send in the link and I'm going to give you is like 9 minutes, I guess, but just pay attention the behavior that any of them has. Let me, and the question that appears. Okay, this one, yeah, 9 minutes. So, okay, let's see. So that is the link. I'm gonna give you 9 minutes in order to watch the video, and then you are going to tell me what's your point of view. And after that, we can answer the questions. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with, Adriana left the call. I don't know why. Okay, but you already finished. So what's your
Yes,
point of
teacher.
view? Um,
Well, um, well, I don't know, teacher. Maybe because of the kind of questions, and I don't know, teacher. If I, if I, if it, if it would function with me, I don't think so.
mhm. The question are like that goes from the less sensitive to the most sensitive topics of things related with your life. So because the first question were like a so basic, like, but then like, oh wow, what was the most uh, awful situation that you have lived or something like that? And obviously you had to very hard and fell to someone that you don't even know and you met before, something that really hurts, has for you, and
Yes,
obviously are sensitive.
yes,
And
teacher.
for that situation, the point is like, you feel like, obviously it's like your brain make a connection with that person. Obviously, if you have someone in front of you and that person told you like, oh, my grandma passed away and blah 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 blah, and I was, and you have someone and you are in front of that person, obviously you are going to try to say something nice. I
Yes,
think that it can be like a little bit of acting, like a manipulation, because it's like a, I don't know. Even in your real life, when you have, a relationship with someone, a friendship, sometimes you don't know, you don't open, are you and tell them personal stuff. And I think that that's the reason that they try to create. Obviously, they will have that connection, and at the end, they had to start like face to face for it. And it must be the most bizarre thing. Couldn't you imagine that to be in front of you, a person that you already met 45 minutes before, and just stare him or her for 30 minutes straight without talk is like, so bizarre. So Adriana, what's your point of view?
I don't know. I can see in the video that when do you talk about your secrets, about your personal life, it's possible to establish a connection with the other person. But I don't know. I look in that couple a connection because you say that is when do you talk about your personal life to establish the what is interesting, is sad, is maybe strange, and you establish different connection with the other person. I will, but in I don't know if that relationship could be possible in that couple, depending on different things. But it's necessary to 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 other date for establish what happened with that relationship.
Yeah, of course, because relationships are something that you have to build. It's not like it's something that you have to build like a house. It's not like it's a process. It's not like a just in 45 minutes. And yeah, almost first, love at first signs, almost similar. Okay, guys. So here we have the questions, and I'm going to set it in the chat because I think that it could be possible that you can reread again. So here, so let's copy and paste it here. Hold on. Oh, oops. Okay, so I'm sent in the chat the question because I'm going to give you opportunity to read again the information because maybe there is something that you missed while your partner or your classmate was reading. So I think that 7 minutes is enough time for finish this, and then we can regroup again. I mean, and socialize the answer that you have. All right? Gonna give you 7 minutes. Okay?
Okay,
Are you
teacher.
okay with this? Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, let's try to solve this part together because in some minutes I have to enter to another class and I needed time. So let's see what have you done. This question is here. So here, answer the question about the article. Which paragraph mentioned? We have the first one, relationships being formed. In what paragraph do you consider that they talk about relationships? A, B, C, D. Which one?
A.
Are you sure?
No, I think it's B.
Are you sure? B or D?
No, D. D, teacher.
Okay, yes. In this case, it's letter D. Number 2, conversation about views, dreams, and belief.
That could be B.
Not really.
Oh, in that way, it's C because number 3 is A, isn't it?
Yeah. So in this case, it's letter C.
Yes.
Number 3, the signs of love.
Letter A.
A.
Yeah, perfect. And obviously, number 4, the end of the experiment.
B. Letter B.
Absolutely. Okay. So let's move on to here. So the first one here.
Mm-hmm.
Send
Choose the.
to our, oh, yeah.
No.
Okay. Thanks to Arthur Aaron, we have learned that. What do you think that is the correct answer?
C. Love is the result of a chemical reaction.
Is there another option that you're considering?
Or maybe D.
Yeah, people can fall in love quickly. Remember that they mentioned in highlight the minute and the time. Okay? So in this case, it's letter D.
Okay.
Okay. So here, the aim of Arthur Aaron's research was to see.
C. Option C.
Yeah, letter
Mm-hmm.
C. And number 3, Aaron explained that his questions
Should
Option D.
D.
will
Will
make people
people feel
feel
that they had a connection.
absolutely perfect. Okay, you know that is letter D. All right. And the last one, the experiment that testing Aaron's theory resulted in.
Mm, I'm not
The
sure.
option A.
Yeah, some people hoping to stay in contact. Yeah. Okay, guys. So that's it for today. Thank you for being part of this class, and I hope to see you again in another moment.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, teacher. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good one.
Bye bye.